Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a bit of a bonus video. This is a training video. I asked you guys on Snapchat and Instagram what you wanted to see, and you asked for an upper body weights workout. So this is a push-pull workout that I did this week. I'm starting with assisted pull-ups using a resistance band. Now, with resistance bands, the thicker the band, the more help it's going to give you. The idea being you want to have as little help as possible. So I'm using one of the thinner bands and really trying to use more of my body weight if I can. But if you're a newbie, start with a thick band and then gradually go down to a smaller band. Next up, we have bent over rows. So I'm using a barbell for this. With an overhand grip position, so very similar to the pull-up position I was just doing, so really focusing on squeezing my lats together to initiate the movement rather than relying on my arm strength. Now here I am slightly swinging my body a little bit, and I'd like to reduce that swing as much as possible, but I keep my whole body still by squeezing my glutes and engaging my core throughout the exercise and sitting back into my heels. As you can see, my weight is nice and back. Now we're moving on to push exercises, and I'm going to start with a dumbbell incline press. The bench is set at a bit of an incline. This is so I focus on my shoulders and my chest and I don't just isolate my chest. Now, even though I'm lying down, I'm still engaging every single muscle in my body, keeping my core really, really tight and using my breath as I push up. So I exhale as I push up. I'm really, really careful to also bring the dumbbells slightly down to the side of my body, and I always kind of aim to push up just at like the underwire of my sports bra rather than above my collarbones. The second exercise in the superset is dumbbell lateral raises. I'm using dumbbells about 5 kilos. I never go super heavy with this because I really just like to focus on really good form and make sure I'm hitting the muscles correctly. As you can see, I'm standing hip width apart, I'm squeezing my bum, my core is tight, and I'm using my shoulders to raise up the dumbbells. I'm not letting my arms take over, and I'm really focused on using those shoulders. My tempo is pretty even too. It's about 2 counts up, 2 counts down, nice and controlled. Now we're back to some pull exercises, moving on to single arm dumbbell rows, aiming to do about 10 to 12 reps on each arm. Now I like to set this up quite particularly. I like to make sure my weight's evenly distributed as if I would be on all fours. So like a plank, this not only works my back, but I can feel it in my core too. My main focus is to engage my lats first as I row the dumbbell up. So you can see I slightly rotate it round and then rotate it into the palm facing the side of my body as I pull it back. My main focus is that my lats are doing all the work and that my arm doesn't take over and that I maintain really good form. Now I also do it on the other arm, and I think this is a really good angle that you can see my back position a bit better. Nice flat back, strong core, rowing away. And the second part of that little superset are cable face pulls using the rope attachment on the cable machine. Here I'm doing 12 reps, nice and steady. As you can see, I pull it in for about 1 count and I control it back as best I can for about 2 to 3 counts. My whole back is flat. Guess what? My core's tight. My feet are nice and planted into the floor, and I'm really, really focusing on that upper back there. This is great for posture. If you sit at a desk all day, this is the exercise for you. Really, really good one to get that back nice and strong. So here we are. This is the finisher of my workout. We're going to go into a tricep. So the first exercise is the seated cable row, going for about 10 to 12 reps, a nice tempo. Once again, really focusing on the back, doing all the work, trying to not let the arms take over, using my breath, keeping my core tight, and guess what? My heels are dug in and I'm squeezing my bum. This is a recurring theme, and you'll soon notice that I'm constantly engaging all my muscles throughout each exercise. Moving on to the next exercise in this tricep, it's the overhead press using a barbell. As you can see, I've got a slightly split stance. I'm standing nice and evenly in the middle. My whole core is tight and squeezing my glutes, and I'm trying to press that over my head. It is tough, guys. That is one of my toughest exercises. Then we're going to finish off with plank commandos, or plank up-down, as I like to affectionately call them. It's starting on a forearm plank, then you're going to go to a straight arm plank. Once again, you're squeezing your bum, you're keeping your core tight. Like I said, it's a recurring theme, but that's what you've got to do when you train. You've got to constantly engage all your muscles. I really hope you enjoyed this workout. Let me know if you give it a go, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments box. Thanks for watching, guys.